Hey everybody, it's Coach Brenda Kelly coming to you with another episode. I hope everyone is doing great. I wanted to come on first and say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for just commenting, for really connecting with me and just being a part of this community. Thrive with Brenda K. My goal and my focus is on just enlightening you, educating you, encouraging you, inspiring you to be the best that you can be. Thrive with Brenda K. It's all about thriving. When I think about thriving in life, I think about the importance of really living life to the fullest, not just living life and just going through the motions on autopilot, but really thriving, not just surviving, but thriving in your life. And that's what this channel is all about. It's all about moving and taking action and doing the things that you need to do to be the best that you can be. So I want to say thank you to all my subscribers for coming on and just encouraging me along the way. You guys are great. And I just absolutely love the conversation, the time, the people that are coming on and sharing with me. And I encourage you to, if you have something that you would like to hear or you want to talk about, please send me a message. You can DM me, or you can just put a note in the comments and let me know what you are interested in hearing and talking about in this session, in the sessions that I do. So today I'm going to talk about gratitude. Gratitude. Now we know it's the month of November, and a lot of people talk about gratitude, being grateful at this time of the year. But guess what? Every single day is a day to be grateful for the things that you have, for the things that God has blessed you with. So gratitude is a daily thing. It's something that, it makes me think about getting out of my comfort zone and really being grateful. Sometimes we just go through the motions of life and we are just on autopilot and we don't really think about what we have to be grateful for. We don't really think about what we have to be grateful for, but there is so much. So I'm going to give you 5 things that I am grateful for today and I want to share a little bit more about why I'm grateful for these things. So I'm asking the question, what are you grateful for? What has really made a difference in your life? So for me, number 1 is my connection with God. Over everything else in my life, my connection with God, my relationship with Him takes priority. Nothing over Him. God is priority. He is number 1 in my life. So I would say my connection with God. That stems from a daily time of devotion, spending time with God, reading His Word, studying His Word, really meditating on the Word. Meditating on the Word. The Bible says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of the sinner, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But it said his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this law does he meditate day and night. So we have to meditate day and night. And when we meditate day and night, it says we shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bring forth fruit in its season. So you think about being planted by the water, you're automatically going to grow. You're going to flourish. You're going to bring forth fruit in season. And so that is number 1, my connection with God. Number 2, I would say, is I am grateful for peace in my home. Peace in my home. Everybody doesn't have peace in their home. Everybody is not living that out. Some people are really going through and struggling, in their marriages, in their relationships with their children. But I thank God for peace in my home, not just in my home, but peace in my family, that we are walking as a complete unit, not everyone divided. And that's because that is one of the things that I really like to focus on, even when my children were young. It's having peace. I didn't believe in a lot of confusion and arguing and bickering and talking against one another. But I believed in having peace. And I thank God that I have that peace, that when people walk into this house, they feel that peace. They feel a sense of just freedom and relaxation and not a lot of disagreement. So I thank God for peace in my home. The next thing, I thank God for a peaceful work environment. You know, it is what you make it. And what you do, how you carry yourself, makes a difference in how things flow in your work environment. I thank God for a peaceful environment. My boss, my all the teachers that I work with, the entire work environment is wonderful. I thank God, because there was a time that I did not have that peace and that love and that connection. And I thank God for a peaceful work environment. Okay, so the next one I thank God for is awesome relationships. Awesome relationships. I have some wonderful, wonderful friends. I have friends that I grew up with. I have friends that even after I became an adult, that it carried on, that I have 30 and 40 years of friendship with people. I have church relationships, churches that I've gone to, that has carried on even after I moved from that church. So I thank God for awesome relationships where there are people that are like family to me, that will always be connected to me. So I thank God for that. And then my last one I thank God for the most is my family, my beautiful family, my husband, my children, my grandchildren. It is amazing. My parents, my siblings. I thank God for family. And I encourage anyone that is going through, that have some friction going on in their families, maybe things aren't flowing the way that they should, I encourage you to try to get those things right. Now, there may be instances where you have to have boundaries up and you have to, draw a line at some point, but continue to pray for your family. Continue to lift them up in prayer, that God will intervene and He will work it out for your good. Family is important. One of the things that I love about family is the traditions, is the things that we do together. I remember when I first moved to Georgia, I didn't have family here. I think maybe a niece or two. I had a couple people here, but I didn't have a really, close-knit family here. Everyone was in Wisconsin. And when I came here, I thank God for how He just began to build up my family. And even some of the people that lived here in Georgia ended up being family away from home. So I thank God that He developed that in my life. And not only that, but during the holidays, some of those same friends and family come and spend time during the holidays with us. And it is such a blessing to have people that you are connected to, that if they're not family, they're like family to you. So think about what you have to be grateful for. What has God done in your life? What has He accomplished this year in 2022? What has God accomplished in your life? Think about that. And what do you have to be grateful for? When you thank God for the things that He has done, blessings continue as you begin to thank Him for just the little things that he do. Everything that God does, he does well. So as we begin to give him glory and thank him for the things that he has done, take the time during this month. Take the time during this month to thank him and to honor him for blessing you. No matter what you've gone through, no matter how the situation is, the changes up and down that go on in your life, thank him. Be grateful for what he's already done. You know, there's a song that says, if he never does anything else for me, he's already done enough. That's what God is to me. Lord, if you never do anything else, you've done so much for me. You've kept me, Lord. You know, so begin to think about the things that he has blessed you with and thank him. Take some time to thank him for the things that he has done. There is so much more on the horizon as you begin to give thanks for what he's already done in your life. And there's a song that says, give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks for Jesus Christ. Give thanks to him. So as we begin to give thanks and honor him, I'm telling you, nothing but blessings can come on your life. So today, what are you grateful for? What has God blessed you with? What has he done in your life? Think about it and share with me what he's done in your life in the comments. Have an amazing rest of your day.